Willadom! What up, G? Alright, this shouldn't leak cords. Okay, we're good. Anti-TOS is on. Okay, we're good. Everything is good. Inventory? Great. Nobody did that. They're long expired, bro. Like, long. Don't you care for my health and well-being? Congrats to being first, Willowdom. I appreciate you, bro. How you doing? Schwa, good to see you. Nady, good to see you. And bang. Welcome on in. Long Ben. I mean Doug. Whatever, Schwa. Papa Hoff, welcome on in. Okay, let me give you guys a quick rundown on the state of this trail that we're working with today. I was just like kind of fucking around a little bit. There's this 1.12 trail. I don't have any of this loaded here, but I like caught it way back here and I saw that it was heavily hunted. There's no ants. Exclamation fart in chat. Care.
Ant eating time?
No. I appreciate the support though. And yeah. Thank you. It really means a lot. Almost season, welcome on in. Naomi, welcome on in. S-Waves, good to see you. Seth, how you been? Din, welcome back to the mix. I told you you need more ants so I can make you eat them. Yo, Britta. You see my DM, Britta? Yes, sir. Almost decent. Yes, sir. A little upbeat music for tonight. That's okay, Britta. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you, bro. I was sound. Long time no see. Chillin', man. Glad to be here, hanging with y'all. I appreciate all the hype and all the support. Maybe add Eat Moogle. At this rate, there's not much better use to that one. He's right here. Hi, Moogle. Hi. I'm sure he'll make an entrance. Oh, wait, counting is back. I hope you've been well, counting. Good to see you again. It's been a minute. We'll let counting go off for a little bit while I explain the intricacies of this trail. So, as you guys know, red indicates 1.12 and all of this transparent stuff indicates 1.19 or newer activity. I was just like busy doing other stuff, so I just AFK'd flying backwards in the overworld along this to see that maybe I'll. I ended up popping back out over here, and as far I caught like maybe a couple 1.19 skips, but they seem to just be like a hunter chicken. They weren't going super hard, but also doesn't really look like any major skips right there. It's kind of interesting that it's like almost perfectly the same direction. Like it doesn't look like a... It doesn't look like they're walking on the roof, but it is interesting how straight they managed to get it. Anyways, that's besides the point. So when I popped back out, I went back over here, and I just saw a good bit of newer activity just kind of exiting all at once. It seems like multiple people. They came together into one here. It still seems like a couple people, and now it's since gotten a bit wider. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any secret business for us to uncover in that department. But yeah, clearly nobody like just hit it from the side and just keep going straight on through. Like people were on this for a minute. So. Wait, what's Grim talking about? Just wait till he's done yapping, then ask for it and remind him you redeemed. Life advice. Now you get scammed. What? Nothing to be sorry about, Iowa. What do you mean you were shooting a movie? Okay, life advice. My life advice is to start using this is life advice I'm trying to apply to my own life. Start saying things like "for Pete's sake" and "holy smokes" more often. Okay, maybe that doesn't really count as life advice. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping like crazy today. We're gonna be going rich GP2T style. Yer. Scope the scene a little bit to the north here. But yeah, as we've entered this area, like the lava is hella flown for the most part. So we have our work cut out for at least a little bit. Hopefully it's just not a dude accidentally finding his way off the 1.12 trail and then trying to swing back. Hopefully that's not the case. Uh-oh. We have a portal here. It looks like an exit portal. Oh no. That was unexpected. Oof. Never, says Seth. Whatever, bro. I'm sure there's clips. You guys all watched that one video. He puts whipped cream on them. It's super odd. I have an advanced palette, bro. You don't have to do clip type. Nobody... Can we talk about something important? He's counting? Yeah, counting is indeed counting. Stop. Delete that message. How many points to see Paul get eaten by ants? I do need to make some like higher point redemption things. When I made eat ants though, I didn't think that barely anybody would ever get to that number. I know a bunch of people have hoarded mass amounts of points. It's bad. Yo, Mama Steve is on. What is the deal with this loaded area? This is very unexpected. And it continues this way. Also, the portal, like... You'd think that the portal would be here.
There is a much more recent clip.
What? Is this bizarre? Is there any chance at all that there would be a portal like naturally generating here? Or does it seem like at one point a portal was chopped up? Based on the square? You'd think it'd be right in the middle. But it was an exit portal on the other side. Also, the width of this trail is just slightly wider than one person. This is definitely two. Whatever, I'll just stop talking. Found some phantoms today. One followed me back into the nether. When were they banished from the overworld? I used to know the exact dates. But I forgot. It was a very short time period that they existed in the overworld, so it's kind of cool to see them. It really dates the trail that you're on when you see them. Okay, here we go. Overworld side portal. Nice, Cecil. How you been, man? June 8th to 12th? Yeah, so not even a week. This is another thing where, like, look at him. The portal's down here, but the square is... And it just keeps going. Idea. Now, there's definitely got to be something around here. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe, like, not in the direct vicinity, but... Let's check down a portal right here and see if there's a portal existing in the nether right to the south of us. This is suspicious. We're really far. We're in the tens of millions. Oh, there is a portal in the nether. That one's gonna be an exit one, I'm sure. Yeah. Watch this. Move it, Skelly. Go see how weird he is? What do you... Check DMs real quick? Alright. I got you, Iowa.
Welcome to the Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit.
No way.
Racers, start your engines.
No way. He's the guy from Fast and Furious, bro. Uh-oh. Why is my face cam frozen? Don't worry. I was too busy focused on Iwood's message. Where's my webcam? Take that. Deactivate. We good, we good. Whoa, what is this? I didn't... I mean, if these guys were writing this 1.12 and then they just kind of took this right, I assume whatever we're looking for isn't going to be up here, but it's going to be down. I don't know, it's just... died of lava. Maybe all that overworld activity is somebody like trying to just trace this entire trail overworld side. Perhaps.
Racers, start your engines.
Yeah, I was just starstruck. Is this entertaining? Ooh. We should ask counting to end at 7777 tonight. I think that's the move. Okay, watch this. Right up here, making a portal. What? Somebody made one where I was gonna make one. Oh, brother. Well, whoever's doing this does not have portal skip tag. Thank you, Chris, for helping. Any finds yesterday? One little spot particularly. Damn, is this the... Damn, Damn, someone's doing the due diligence on this trail. I did not expect this. Yeah, we found an old Emp base that was then found by some people and then adapted as a birthday event base by some geezer members. So that was cool. Oh, this must be where he starts doing his overworld flight excursion thing. YouTube chat? What? It's fine. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Yo, surfing. Hi. What? Did you see I'm locked in? Watch this. Watch this crazy skip. Nobody would ever even hit this. If there's a statue on the other side of this, I'm giving it to Surfing. Damn it. Just like right into this nook here. Why did my camera do that again? Why is it looking like that? All right, let me unplug and replug in the camera. Jesus. Okay. Stop it, zombie. I'm thinking real hard about my next move on this trail. Aha! Eureka! I've got it. Jeez, bro. Okay. Another portal already over there. Oh, yo caramba. I don't think that we should be traveling northwest on this thing anyway. I just keep getting enticed. I keep getting tugged around. Loading as a joke. Let's try a little bit this way. 7777 is whatever that is in binary code. It's also our lucky number for today. Counting. Good to see you again, dude. I hope you've been well. That really just put into perspective how close we are to 9,999. Which will be our final number. Hopefully counting still sticks around. So as a regular guy. Is your auto portal some sort of macro with baritone and schematics? Yeah, mine does use baritone. I guess maybe it uses a schematic tag. Oxtaz, my friend, and I was gonna say fellow coder, but that might like indicate that I have any knowledge of that stuff. He's the one that made it. He made Stardust, which is an add-on for Meteor that's free. You can find it on GitHub. It's really cool. A lot of great quality of life improvements. But yeah, it's loaded as hell here in the Nether. This is concerning. And like, while it does appear like somebody has hunted it, it doesn't, I mean, I don't know. We just have to keep drilling it. Because there's really wide spots where they're not skipping at all. Even though that one bit is him flying in the overworld. It's not worth quitting on. Yeah, I don't make mods, I just get ratted with them. The auto netherite upgrade feature is so useful, dude, I know. It's really satisfying. I've been my way around the block a couple times. I feel like if there's a rat in any mod, I can sniff it out. Or I could just show it to Oxtaz and ask him if it has one. And that's not a challenge, I'm just saying. Why is 2B chat so dead? Is it? What, Bryce is here? What? Okay, this is a massive conglomerate of activity. We need to go back there one time for the one time. Oh, fuck. Yo, Senka. I'm like 15 TPS and autolog due to laggy conditions and pigment attacking me, and I'm pretty sure I don't have a bed there. Like a bed anywhere? How far are you? Alright, let's just get back in here. I think it takes us to the surface. And let's just fly around. No way. How are you getting attacked by pigment at your stash? There's got to be a way to defend against your demise right now. You have totems? I'm gonna take a swig out of my, yes, sink. Yes. I got some caffeine in there. One sec. Cheers. Blue 40. So, can we talk about first-person shooter games? I don't get it. Drink water, Paul, not caffeine. There's water in it. For context, I have a massive farm with a lot of portals, and the despawn ratio is fucked, so I gotta be up close, and a lot of pigmen spawn. Oh, yeah, I get you. Wait, so at your farm base, you use the nether? Bro. Hog yanker? Really? I think I know who that is. That's sick. Do you have like a piglin farm? Like a gold trading operation? I've seen a couple creeper farms that utilize nether portals, and it really ups the spawn rate. Yeah, I'm eating some cranked hog for dinner. That Russian. Uh-oh. Just my car getting broken into is fine. He says, yo boss, I'm at neg 4 mil, neg 6 mil, and can't find no bases. Please let me know what's going on. I'm not laughing. Just the please let me know what's going on part. That's funny. Yeah, dude, the Zero B tour video is dropping tomorrow. It's all done aside from one spot that I need to blur chat out, because it's not really like it's people attempting to bypass my anti-TOS. And it wasn't completely successful to the point where it was worth getting my channel in trouble. But I don't really want that on my YouTube, and so I'm just gonna blur out a couple bits. And then I have to make a thumbnail. So those are the only two things I have to do. It ended up being, I chopped up so much. I chopped up so much of it, and it feels bad. But it ended up being 37 minutes. So it'll be just like a nice video to like chill with in the background with. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but Russian. What do you mean you've yet to discover life on the server? You are pretty far. You know, when you're that far out and that far off the highway, it's kind of dicey. Yeah, thank you, Britta. I'll definitely take it. My idea for the thumbnail was just gonna be like, I mean, obviously something that's gonna make people want to click it, and I think a very prominent theme in that video are one-of-a-kind illegal items. So it'll probably, the thumbnail will probably allude to that. And it's chopped to bits. So this is the thing, I don't know if I told you guys. Usually when I edit a base hunting video, it's like easy mode editing a base hunting video, because the segment that which you need to include, it's right there and segmented out. So you just chop off both ends. You look at that one base find and tour part, and then you just chop that up, and you only have to work with a little bit of time anyway. And so and the story tells itself in that part. But for this video in particular, it was what, like a 4-hour long stream, and it's conversational, and there's a story about it. And so that's why it took, I mean, aside from me not starting it for a while, like the actual editing, it did take a while, much longer than any of my other base hunting videos. So I hope that you guys like it. Dang, I would have thought people put lots of effort to hiding, so I went super far off the highway, lol. I mean, people do. But the strats that people use nowadays are often really complicated, actually. And Russian, I don't know how long you've been into base hunting, but what I always recommend to people who want to get into it is you start close to spawn. And I love exploring the greater spawn region on through like 40k right to 100k, and you just see a whole bunch of stuff. Throw yourself in the nether, get deeper in the 100ks. Because if you just throw yourself onto the server and immediately go deeper into the millions and start hunting, you're more likely to get burnt out on it and feel like there's nothing out there. And another nice thing about hunting right under 100k or a little bit past it and that whole thing is you are liable to find some active spawn bases or group bases or event bases. You can always use the stuff that you find there to kind of start growing your wealth. What's up, T-Black? Did you beat the Team Galactic mini boss? Weren't you here to the end of stream yesterday? We beat Jupiter. She was easy. She had a skunk take, peed all over my leg. It was awesome. We got a Togepi at the end. I'm trapped in the Adobe Premiere editing dungeon right now. Uh-oh. I've just been using DaVinci. What are you editing, Kogor? Yo, Taco. I'm probably doing it wrong then, LMAO, but I have found some bases with resources extremely far out that has helped me gear up more. I've been hunting in the 2 to 3 mils. It's not bad. Alright, we're gonna go south here and then we'll throw ourselves back in the nether. I mean, this is shocking how much activity has come out of the woodwork here. I didn't expect that. But I reckon we need to be more in this department. More shorts, gotta cook up slot for the masses. Kilgore, what Wait, Kilgore, are you the guy with the giant mammoth shorts? Have we talked about this? I think that's you. Chunks are not chunking. That much is true. song, Bleak, I can just tab out and check. The song that just played, it was called 3000 by Pearl Blade. It just switched. So, Kilgore, I don't know if you've seen at all my... I haven't uploaded shorts as frequently as I need to be recently. But there's a good time period of like a month where I was uploading multiple every day. Because I was really just trying to catch the algorithm. And overall, I did get like some pretty good viewership. And obviously, I just want to kind of expand my platform and you know, get the platform a bit more eyeballs. But that mammoth thing it's a really good idea. And your like audio quality and editing, all very good, bro. Big ups for that. It kind of puts into perspective some of the things I need to work on with mine. Because a lot of mine are just kind of clips from stream, which are nice. But... and as I'm sure all of you guys know, I love capturing 2B2T and like the culture of it all and being able to uncover really cool bases, stashes, just everything about that. You know that. But... and I do think that there is like value in clipping for shorts, like pulling up on bases. It's not as sensational though as it's not as sensational to the masses as it is to me. You know, you watch these Dr. Donut shorts where it's him like getting trapped and getting pranked and this, that, and the other. But I think that it might be good for me to think about doing something similar to what Kilgore has been working on. Not necessarily making a build around spawn and just reporting on its state every now and then, but something where there is like a continuous story to follow within 2B2T. That's just cool to see. It's kind of an experiment about it and really hone in on the quality of the audio and stuff. So yeah. Just react harder. I want it to be, I'm not trying to sell my soul. With my Guardian farm, I make around 1 dub of blocks per day. Nice, dude. Dude, imagine how badass it would be if you managed to bring a shulker, like the mob, for many shulkers from the end to your overworld base, and then you make a shulker farm there too, and you can just AFK it. Oh, it'd be so nice. You can just AFK it with all your other farms. The 2B2T times. I think Anarchy spawns... I think Anarchy spawn as the thumbnail works fine, maybe. But I'd say maybe your piece of paper. Were they giving it to you? Oh, yeah. You could find long trails and document/narrate your journey. True. Like really just shrink it up and kind of lean into the whole journey part of it. I flew 200,000 blocks in Minecraft just to find a dirt hut. I've been keeping a secret for years on 2B2T. Joker shells are one of the only things I have dubs of. That's awesome. Hella useful. Malik just made a auto bamboo farm at our farm base. And I think he has like auto crafters and stuff attached to it. So we automatically get like wood with it. And I think he has maybe a spider farm attached to it too. So like the string gets thrown into an auto crafter to make scaffolding. Okay, I think that we're back down to where we were. All right, we need to lock in again in this area. We've just kind of been flying back through this section that we already investigated some. Yeah, maybe we'll find Rome today. You could do that, Russian. You could also, I assume you've got baritone E-fly situated, even though chunks are loading awfully, so you have to babysit it. But you could just go whatever direction is increasing both numbers or decreasing both numbers, so you're essentially parallel to the diag highway. Since you're kind of close to the diag highway than you are the straight. Just AFK that for a bit and see what kind of activity comes out the woodwork. You might see a few bunches of trails. If you just see like a single trail, like, you know, I don't usually bite on those. If you see bunches of trails, brother. What have you built at the farm base? I'll wait. I've built stacks of chests that I put stuff into when I find it. Until I use it again. And I AFK the farm sometimes. That's building something. Oh god, Britta, this is not Britta says, "Okay, Paul, check DMs. I sent you my masterpiece. I spent so much time on making it perfect. Honestly doubt anyone could do better." He's talking about the possible thumbnail for the 0B0T video. show it on stream? Let me open it up on stream. I'm downloading it so it doesn't like not to leak anything. This is what he sent me. So I like the spawn. He's leaking his own base right here with that house emoji. This is like a little Easter egg. I like this. I like the 0B0T. This speech bubble situation is the only thing that I'm a little iffy about. You could keep the speech bubble. But to check out my illegal items, like in a thumbnail, you won't even be able to see what it says. Like, I'm thinking just like big text. Be like, Minecraft, never before seen. Illegal items, backdoored? Drama. Yeah, Paul, if you can't tell, this was a bit of a joke. I can tell, but I actually do like... I do genuinely like a good bit of it. Just get it covered in red circles and arrows just pointing everywhere. Alright, we good. Alright, watch this. Right here, we're gonna fly east and we're gonna run straight into a stash. Boom. Watch and learn. It's missing a thumbnail face. I'm insecure. Add some random coordinates to the thumbnail. Yeah, I was thinking that, Britta. I haven't even logged back in. I bet there's still parts that are intact. Oh, hey, no, I'm mostly just kind of... I'm just kind of doing me. Night, Don. Ooh, I want to play that infinite craft thing. No, did you ever get to make a goat? Did you ever figure it out? Should we try it this stream? For those who don't know, Nona was playing just like a silly... Like, I think you start with the 4 elements, and you start to combine them, and it makes different things, and then you can combine those things with other things to make new things, and you just keep combining. It's called Infinite Craft. I've played games similar to that, like, on my iPod back in middle school. Where all the stash is at? We're trying to pull up on one. was kind of expecting to just like run into some loaded area. Here in a sec, we'll throw ourselves back in the nether, do a bit more investigation, but there's a shit ton of activity nether side that we're just kind of sifting through at this point. We've barely broken ground at this point. We don't even know which direction to take the trail. For all of you new people that are in here, I caught this 1.12 trail kind of off a ring road back here, and I had to go do some IRL errands or something, so I just threw myself AFK. No, I went to bed last night. So I just threw myself AFK in the overworld, flying over it, just in case there might be some secrets hiding along it. I went about that far, and by the time I threw myself back into the nether, I had gone a bit off course. So I flew back over here onto the 1.12, and I just noticed a bunch of newer activity, and it was flowed all the way lava all throughout here. So I jumped on that, brought myself to here, and I started stream here. And we just see that there's like a chunker of a trail cutting through here. I don't know. I fear that people like might have used this 1.12 to kind of disguise their own trail, and then they left it at one point to join up in this. So I think that whatever we're looking for might be in this department. The issue is, though, is like I said, there's a ring road down here. And so it's either going to hit the ring road and there's not going to be anything there, like that's where it ends, or maybe it started at the ring road and then they fly this way. Either way, our bed is set, like where I started stream, so. But I think we're going to end up having to just cruise down this way for a bit. So yeah, there's my story. What's yours? Oh, why don't you just spiral hunt? I do a little bit of both. I mean, well, I'm not... Should I just spiral hunt in 3 accounts for stream? How far out are you? Tens of millions. We're doing real hunting today. Let's just complete the connection of our map with this trail. Here. But like, holy crap, dude. Cacro Lana, long time no see. How you been? Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Talk. Sounds like you and I both are kind of on the grind to find another base hunter stash. I don't think I've ever found one before. I'm scared you're close to my 100 stash right now. Hopefully. Log on, meet me there. Yeah, whoever hunted this previously did not skip enough. Should be a bed on the other side? No, just blocking from zombies. Our dude definitely did not go to the surface. But let's just mine a little bit this way so we can get affirmation from the map. Damn, Britta. Dude, I love that mug root beer 1940 has been on. Do you ever follow the same chunk trails and only find out after a couple of hours? I don't think I've done exactly what you're talking about, but I have, for example, like, let's say right here where we are, there's a big base I've been invited to, and I'll take the designated route that the base owner gave me to get there, and it like goes off of a ring road, the side, and then I get there, And then months later, I'll be hunting another trail. There's like a bunch of trails all here going the same way. And I'm like, oh man, oh man. And then I check my map at one point, and then I see that I'm like just approaching a base I've already been invited to. That has happened on multiple occasions. Park Clan has perhaps the worst trail discipline of any group. That I disagree. Like, we're working with a lot of people, but especially for like the majority, like a lot of the group members being newer, at least I recognize the portal being closed nether side. Or people, well, okay, maybe you're right, T-Black. It's not great. It's not great. I did spiral around the Bogwater Bayou afterwards, and it wasn't amazing. But plenty of times I have been in part of bases. Who has the account portal skips? No, are you still here? Who is this guy? He's a fraud. Okay, so for the next few minutes, I'm just going to fly and load area in the nether. I'm not gonna hit skips just for the next few minutes because it's so wide and I don't want to waste multiple hours hitting skips when I haven't really like loaded a good chunk of the trail yet. I have a sense of what's going on. Because if we're talking trail discipline, this is not the best. And looking at this trail discipline, it makes me think that there's a higher chance of there just being a straight up nether hub at wherever we're going. Big ass portal. Another bed in a tree. The third one we've seen out here. Nah, I've been there, maybe. I would know. We're not that far. Paul, should I invest in alts? I've never once had a second or alt account. What? For real? Who's Hog McCrank, dude? Where are these accounts coming from? Wait, did Mega come through? I missed it. Mega! He probably fell asleep already. Damn it. My bad, G. No, we still don't know who Tight White Girl is. Booty Obliterator is my friend if you see them online. Thanks for letting me know. Britta. Where's this dude going? He might be heading there. What is wrong with the server chunk loading? Rogue Heroes? I don't know what that is. Have fun though, bro. I love this song. I don't know what the SAS is. Nami, I'm feeling lucky. Oh shit. That sounds interesting. Nah, I didn't find a skip. No, did you know there's an account called Portal Skips? They're harassing me. I figured you would. I figured you would. I could probably guess who it belongs to. No, not a skip, but there is a bunch of activity on here. We just found a portal like at the edge of this super fat wide load area. We haven't even explored, like we literally haven't looked much at all here. Like this is all that we've looked at this stream, but it feels so busy. My dog is being an asshole. Dude, your dog, my cat, best friends. Okay, but I'll read that and you'll know what the SAS is and the history of them starting. Dude, it is like British Special Forces that started during World War II while they were losing the war in Africa. It was a last-ditch effort to repel Rommel's invasion and not lose the Suez Canal. Sounds gruesome. Sounds grim. What is this over there? Pagekeeper, don't talk. Wait, who's Pagekeeper? Portal Skip says guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Din. Do you happen to have a business email? Prawn Jovi? I guess not really. I don't think that's a real email. Paul, have you maybe ignored Exquisite? Wait, is Exquisite in chat talking to me? don't think I did. Was a German general who was... You don't see any messages for some reason? If I go into ad blocker, will I have a list? So it's just under ignore / ignore. I was ignoring Exquisite. That's crazy. Who knows? There's multiple accounts that have been ignored. My bad, Exquisite. My bad. It's Obama. It's Obama's account. What's up? Yeah, you saw like all the things that get flagged, I guess. So he must have said something. One of those things. But anywho, that's enough for my history lessons. I'm very well informed about that period of history and just history of wars in general. I love learning about that stuff. What's intriguing to you about war? So, you guys remember when I said I met that femboy dude at the bar 2 nights ago? He was really interested in war. He said that he thought like what fascinated him in particular, he said, was the brotherhood and camaraderie of it all, but we didn't get deep into that whole bit. He was kind of talking about a bunch of different stuff. I kept asking questions. He's a fascinating fella. What type of bars do you go to? Local ones? Prawn? Yeah, I don't think I really have... the space to work on some sponsored stream stuff. Do you look for just Minecraft streamers or 2B2T streamers in particular, or like... I'm curious to hear more about it, but then again, you know, I don't want to waste your time either. Football, how's the hunting? Bexley, it's been good. We're on a crazy wide trail in the Nether. There's some overworld activity. What's my go-to drink? It depends. Something that won't make me sick. So I generally steer clear from brown liquors and like ciders. Let's take another portal spot down here, yeah. My TPS or my ping has been so high for like 20 minutes. I've just been kind of like pretending like it's not happening. In particular, World War II interests me because of the scale. Also, I have recent relatives who were involved and fought against Germans, and I visited where they fought. What the? Really, guys? I'm looking for Minecraft streamers specifically. Are you familiar with 2B2T, Prawn? I think it's trying to fix itself. Let's just keep going. Keep going down south. Like how fast Germany was able to conquer Europe, the propaganda machines, and how they control the population. Also interested in the Punic Wars, Napoleon Wars. They're just extremely cool. Yeah, I think that wars, like the ones you're talking about, we probably won't in our lifetimes ever see a war that looks like that. To the I don't know, like in my mind, war like generally just involves really rich people in power using poorer civilians as pawns to go to war for like political gain or money or something. But then like the idea of war nowadays, I mean there's just some awful shit in the world going on today. But we're also in a technological era where I don't think we would see like I don't know, we see a lot more drones and just like dudes on remote control cars. Paul, are we gonna be drafted in the same platoon? Also, so when we're talking about war like that, there has to be some way, I figure, to motivate the population to be involved in the war. And like propaganda related to that. I'm not 100% sure how that worked in the past, or how that could work in today's day and age. Drone warfare scares the hell out of me. Yeah, dude, they're just spawn camp. Cardrumza, it's a private thing. Also, it's just counting pigs. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, the trail just gets wider and wider. And it's just completely loaded. Let's do a secret skip right here, actually. Bro, I think I need to log out and log back in to fix my ping, because it's unsustainable. Hopefully it lets me back in. Veteran, war is hell. I mean, yeah, point blank simple. And I can't say it all through experience, but that seems evident. Like in my mind, I imagine that for some of the world wars, like there was much more fear of like the impending takeover of communism or something. I don't know. We're pretty disillusioned as a population these days. Well, maybe not. Mago! Yo, I saw you were streaming earlier. How'd it go? Hey Paul, how's the hunting? Hella good. We're on a fat trail out here. I'm not portal skipping my mind away just yet. I'm kind of just focusing on loading as much area as possible first to kind of scope the scene. But it is just, it gets wider and wider. The lava is flown completely the whole time. It appears like somebody has hunted it, but they're not skipping very frequently at all. Alexander the Great's conquest. Mushroom Island. It's extremely interesting, and how he treated the people and like let them keep their cultures and religions. Interesting. Alexander the Great met Diogenes once, who at the time was just some random homeless dude, but he's regarded today as one of the great philosophers of history. He created cynicism. Yo, Shocks. Nice. Yeah, Silent Howdy, exactly. I think that's a really profound moment. Gun the ops down. Pokemon in. Where the stash at? It must have been world edited. There's a bunch of these like cool trees all over. I bet the underground looks so cool here. Oh my goodness. So monsters don't spawn down here, right? Because it's under a Mushroom Island. That would be such a cool strat. What happened to this water? Find a Mushroom Island. This is a cool spot. Heavy azalea coverage. I'm learning about like Aristotle and Plato and Socrates in my philosophy class right now, but I do not know about them to yap about them. I really like philosophy. Hanging stash, yes, dude. Is the trail mod limited to Russia only? No, I don't have anything relative to trails with Russia. I have Zeros Plus in the top right. That's my minimap mod that helps me see trails. JKs! I'm feeling lucky today.
Huge stash.
Maybe. Thanks for the support, man. And how have you been? Welcome back in. Socratic method is just rage bait, IMO. Same with Diogenes. So I don't see, if you caught me at a different time, I could probably say a bit more about each of those philosophers that you've mentioned, because I have done some research regarding them in college and just in my own spare time, but it was years ago. But one that really stuck with me was Diogenes, who he kind of beefed with Socrates, I believe. He beefed with one of them. But his whole premise was like, I could find the most joy in the small things of life if I reduce myself to poverty. That was basically what he said. And he hated like snooty rich folk. So. Not the most foolproof morals to live by, but overall, his heart was in the right place. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about philosophy. And just like ancient Greek philosophers. On the Society of the Trails right now, that feels hunted in 1.12, but that just makes it feel more juice. Curious. Bro, this is another spot where the square would indicate that the portal should be here, but it's over here. I don't understand. Is there evidence of their portal? I don't know. Marcus Aurelius? I don't know if I'm familiar. Do you think it's better to hide bases with going far out, making many portal skips and making it long, or is it better to make it in a way no hunter would want to think of trying to hunt? That's a good question. Because long live Cognet. What you kind of described initially, the first strat, that is creating an environment that will deter most hunters, right? However, if we're talking the tens of millions, there's not that many trails to catch in the tens of millions. Even if it appears like it's been super hunted, there's a bunch of portal skips along it, they might think to themselves, like, it's gonna take me a couple more days to even find another trail, and so might as well stick with it and just like go on through the end. That being said, you can make it appear super hunted. There we go. And just squeeze it in there somewhere. I don't know. Because then at that point, people might do the strat where they chuck themselves in the overworld and just trace the entire trail in the nether, just in the overworld. Just AFK fly that whole thing. That's a strat that people have been utilizing more these days. So, like, how are you going to defend against that? What map tool do you use to show the chunk trail? It's called Zeros Plus. You just type that into Google. You get like the 3 mod combo with Zeros Minimap, Zeros Plus, and Zeros Mod. Or Zeros Map. I have not spacebar. It's just too evil over there. You know what I'm saying? Help. Help. I never played Minecraft before. This is actually my first time. I like your thinking, Tog. Just don't find my stash, please. My best advice in regards to hiding your stash, honestly, thinking about what Britta's saying, He said, there's no way to stay completely safe from hunters, with spiral hunting being used by so many. Going super far out and making your trail look hunted and using portal skips is just your best bet. Thinking of that, that's just the hard cold truth. And so at that point, you just gotta have multiple setups. Multiple smaller stashes. So if one gets found, you can just fly your accounts on over to the next one and start anew. You'll be okay. Or just manifest that it won't be found. Manifestation is huge on 2B. Long live Clognet, Cardremza. It's just counting pigs. I like counting pigs sometimes. Like, holy crap, it's so wide. Like, just attempting skips here, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. This is a joke skip. Like, it could have been in any of these spots. Ay, caramba. Paul, what would you do if you rolled up on Imperial's main base on 2B? Don't they always have multiple bases going on? Yeah, that's why I said main. If I found the Imperial's main base on 2B, I'd probably just stand up and start twerking. Extort. Do I know underscore doof? I recognize that name. I don't know them. I think I've only just started seeing that name pop up in 2B chat lately. Yoshino! What's good? Okay, another portal. This one, it appears they did use Airplace. What's up? Another bed with another E-chest. It's like the 4th or 5th one we've seen this stream. If I was evil as hell, I'd break them all. Just had some curry for dinner? Ooh, what kind of curry? What's your guys' favorite kind of curry? Because, you know, if we talk about like Thai curry, they have like the different colored ones. Yellow, green, red. I've seen pumpkin curry. There's something called masuman curry, I think is what it's called. There's like peanuts in it. And there's Japanese curry. OG orange curry? I always associated yellow as being the OG. That's my personal favorite. Some good Thai yellow curry. I think next up after that though, I really like Japanese curry. It's very different. There's a shit ton of pigs, but the lava's still flowing right here, so maybe, imagine, maybe it's her fur. Chicken tikka masala is my favorite. Oh, I love that stuff. I probably like butter chicken a bit more though. I delivered Thai curry tonight. It smelled so fucking good. Preston, you do like DoorDash activities? Have you ever been tipped anything besides like cash or money on the app? Have you ever had someone like give you a nug of weed or a beer at the door? I think that being given a substance is, it feels real sus like. But I have accepted a joint as a tip one time from some old lady. Oh, actually, I had a regular at a different place I worked at who gave us all like weed chocolate as a tip sometimes. But yeah, just presenting one nugget of weed. Appliance to use? I recommend Meteor. It's free. It's easy. You can get add-ons for it. What are nice. I used to fix air conditioners, and I got offered to join in on a blunt before. I just think that's a funny image, like fixing an air conditioner, and then they're just like hotboxing the room while the air conditioner's not working. You want to hit? I once had someone tip 3 joints. Nice. The way I read that initially, I thought you were talking about like a, when people do like really fancy rolled joints. I feel like I used to see that more in like 2017 on my Instagram. One time I took 3 Swisher Sweets and I just chained them together. Another bed in a tree. Jeez, bro. What is going on? Which hunter makes that many respawn points? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is either the most hunted trail in 2B history, or there's some weird shit going on. Smoking extendos, I see. Oh, who said that? Chris. It is loading chunks for the hell of it. They're just taking a nice walk through the park. I had my DoorDash driver crash once while delivering my food. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry you had to go hungry. Okay, my question for you, Preston, do you prefer, because I remember during COVID, they made it a thing where you could just request them to just drop it on the porch and dip. Is that just genuinely what everybody does? Or do some people, or is there like another option where you like knock and hand it to them? And if so, do you prefer one or the other? Was the food okay? Did you get your food or what? I drove down the road, helped pull him out, and picked up my food. No, you did not, Surfin. You guys are nuts. How far out you go for base / stash hunting? Anywhere. Sometimes I'm feeling like 100k to 800k. Sometimes I'm around 1 mil, 2 mil. Sometimes I go into the deep millions, and that's where we are today. We're in the deep millions. Why is he doing this? Why are we doing a massive loop in the overworld where there are no chunks loaded in the nether? What is the purpose? There is no reason to be doing a big circle around this attempted skip. Any mods in chat, you're welcome to get rid of Britta at any point you feel like it. Bro, Serpent, that's a crazy story. I like it when they hand it to me because they usually DoorDash also, and they drop a cash tip. Oh wait, you're in Canada, aren't you, Britta? What's the tipping culture like? Because in the US, like tipping culture, people have a lot of opinions about it. But it's to make up for like the low wages that food service workers get. But if food service workers are getting good wages, then we don't need tipping. Canada's very similar. I see. We have minimum wages that aren't bad. Ours are pretty bad. In my province. Moving to somewhere without DoorDash has saved me probably $5,000 a year, if not more. Oh yeah, it adds up. If you start relying on DoorDash, it adds up for real. Ooh, one thing I like to do, this is like not really a change of subject, but when I go grocery shopping, pretty much every time on my way home, I pick up food somewhere as well. I think a lot of people do that. Like, I pick up food to eat right then when I get home, so I don't have to make something with all my new groceries, but it's nice having that food security. I don't know. I only brought that up because one time I was in a drive-thru, and the drive-thru dude was like, saw my groceries on my passenger seat, and he's like, "Hey, you just went and got groceries, and now you're getting food? I do the same thing." I just buy bulk ramen and eat that for the next month. Dude, I did something dastardly like a month ago. I don't know if I told you guys, but I took the cheese packet out of my mac and cheese box, and then I just boiled spaghetti noodles. Because, you know, like the mac and cheese box, it's only like, what, this big type shit. You eat a whole mac and cheese box, I feel like I'm still left wanting some more food. So I just had a box of spaghetti. I made a shit ton of spaghetti. I took the cheese sauce and I basically just made really fancy mac and cheese. Like, I grated like some white cheddar in there, threw down some other stuff. I did it up real fancy. Like, it was like a carbonara, bro. I broke the matrix with that. It was Auntie Annie's mac and cheese packet too. We chillin'. I do have to go to the bathroom here in a minute. I only have a microwave in my room, so no point in buying real groceries. Just roughing it out there. Wait, do you have like a food court where you're schooling, Britta? I slayed at the food court. I would definitely go in there, because you do have to pay. You have to like scan your student ID every time you go into the food court, and it like pulls it out of your tuition or something. But every time I went, I definitely got my bang for my buck. I would just like stuff some rolls or something in my pockets, take some apples with me. Dark times, man. Yum, food court like that. Ooh, there's also like a food pantry at my place. They just like give canned goods to students. I'm like, I'm broke as shit. Thank you. Watch this. Walk the plank right into a stash. Please? Shocks, we are in the tens of millions right now, so we aren't really in a place to... Yesterday I was hunting a lot closer to spawn. I was like right under 1 million yesterday, and we found one notable thing. What are you guys talking about? But yeah, we're just hunkering down on this super fat trail really far out, seeing if we can get anything good out of it. Alright, I'm gonna hit one more skip and then I gotta hit the bathroom. What was it? Well, so what we found yesterday was a pretty old EMP base. Old, like it seemed like it was created at the beginning of 1.19. But then it was found a good bit later. I don't know who found it first. It looked like maybe Ladad did. But later on, some members of the Geezers found it and used that abandoned Imperium farm base and transformed it into like a party base. They celebrated each other's birthdays. What are you guys doing? Chill. Google's being mean. Idaruma, right on time. You're in charge. One sec. Take a piss. Thank you, Idaruma. All right. Hey, Paul. So you do D&D. Can you let me know if I'm in the wrong with some player drama? Ooh, let's hear about the player drama with your D&D. I'm sorry you're dealing with it. I assume you're the DM. What's the drama? I've dealt with player drama before. Man. I'm afraid. So we're just gonna keep barreling through this. We'll do skips every now and then. If we make it to the ring road, I don't think we'll make it to the ring road this stream. But I'm definitely gonna, if we don't land anything. Hutful 97, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. If we don't hit a skip, or just see a portal or whatever. Definitely gonna have to fly it backwards in the overworld. Huh? Yo!
Manifesting a 500 dub stash.
Thanks, dude, I appreciate it. Sao OSD. However you'd like me to call you. Manifesting is real on 2B. Bye, Graham. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate the good vibes. Because, yeah, whoever hunted this before, if they didn't get lucky on a skip, they definitely didn't do enough skips because it is wide as shitballs. Unless the majority of the wideness is just from hunters. What? I let an old friend who ghosted me like 5 years ago sit in on a D&D session because my other good friend vouched for them. But it was just straight bad vibes, like they didn't even talk to me outside of the session. So I let them know it wasn't gonna work out over text, and they called and yelled at you? A whack experience? Oh my goodness, it's so wide. Thank you for the hydrate. Well, so fundamentally, we're talking about boundaries here, it seems. And that's something I've had to work on in my life a good bit. And so you in no way are obligated to just let people invade your boundaries, or give people space that don't fuel your soul. You know what I'm saying? So fundamentally, like, you don't need to feel bad for having boundaries or wanting to make space or take space away from people, you know. What is Perskip's talking about? Girl. Is it you, Shocks? Probably. I've been working for free the last week. No idea when I'm gonna get another paycheck. Well, you're gonna get paid for it eventually, yeah. You should talk to your boss. That's not okay. Like, that's a big no-no. Is the company... do they just not have the money to pay you? Or is there like a trouble in the back end of things that they're not in control of? And if that's the case, like, it is what it is. But if they're like holding out for some reason, and I don't know, you don't deserve that. Government shutdown, so totally legal, unfortunately. Damn. That's so dumb. Like, even though it's legal, it is... That seems just like total disrespect for their employees. But yeah, Silent Howdy, and it's also one of those things where, as a person, like, we all have empathy, and some people might bear weight on their shoulders from their empathy more than others, you know, by letting other people's difficulties kind of weigh on them. And so, like, if this friend is maybe like in a struggle of sorts, where they kind of just like need people to hang out with, that's a difficult thing to wrestle with. Because you do need to prioritize your boundaries. Oh yeah, posture check. No, Shocks. I know that he owns the account Portal Skip. This is the account Portal Skips with an S. I feel like you're gaslighting me right now. That's okay. I won't sell anybody. I won't sell anybody out for having that account. It's kind of fun. Real Shocks. Gert. That was at Kuzumai. How do you know where you should put the portal? Well, a portal skip in the Nether, I'm pretty sure, I don't know why I always forget this, but it has to be I think it has to be a 7x7 square. That's like the size that is always loaded. Whether your trail is skinnier, if you go back into the Nether to chop up the portal, it'll always make a 7x7 square in the Nether. And this entire trail is wider than that. The entire thing is much wider than that. So that doesn't help. Pretty much every step of the way we could be skipping.
How much would you dollar to sell me a 30 minutes Discord call just to pick your brain about 2B without major gatekeeping?
What? You know, I know somebody who's done that. Remember Durka? Does anybody... I'm sure a couple of you guys remember Durka. He's the one that I did like the collab base hunting 101 video with years ago. That is so cringe, and I can't believe I kept it on my channel. He's done like base hunting coaching sessions for people. I don't know. I feel like it feels weird to monetize a conversation like that. But I am curious what you're curious about, Kuzumai. Astra, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh yeah, Durka also did exit scam on 2B. Yeah, Preston, I was there when somebody put you on to like remove the fog. The fog in the Nether. But I feel like fog in the Nether, like, it makes it a bit of a cleaner experience, but some people prefer it. Just because it feels a bit more immersive, I guess. 2B2T deleted their Discord, didn't they? I think they just rebranded. So for those who don't know, 2B2T was both a map art thing, kind of like the 2B2T Times, in addition to the podcast I was invited to, but they were totally separate entities. And there was a bit of like back and forth between them. Like the people that interviewed me for the podcast were like trying to get him to change his name for a while. And it looks like he's done it now on his own accord though. Willerdom, just yapping, chill conversations, skipping here and there, but I said more technical stuff that I don't want leaked if I get an answer I'm looking for, so I'm willing to pay for it. No biggie for me. We did just front $10. I just woke up from a nap at this hour and my cryo's out. I might be cooked. Damn. Dude, it's the worst when you are like have multiple accounts with cryo, and when you like pay for them consecutively, eventually they start like lining up. And so all at once you just have 3 or 4 accounts all out of cryo, and you're like, am I really gonna shill another 80 to 100 bucks? Stupid housemaster. Lucky amethyst spawn. Not yet, blue, but we're deep. We are real deep. Ooh, that's... It looks like it's thinning out, though. Let's go a bit farther. Let's take this eastbound trail. Maybe they've all just stacked up on the exact same spot. There's still a bunch of people. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many people have been on here, but it's just loaded. The lava is completely flowed pretty much this entire trail. Paul, what's your playlist? I want it. Dude, this is just a YouTube... YouTube shit. This is like one of the like mix for Paul Steve. And it's a bunch of Pearl Blade, Sewer Slut, Death Brain. And it started with that like Kingdom Hearts like EDM mix. I have it saved though, but I feel like if I copy and paste this YouTube link of this mix into anywhere, I'm pretty sure that it like looks different for anybody clicking on it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how that goes. Yeah, Sewer Slut's sick. We're getting some bases today, Paul? Trying. We're just looking for one big base. Ooh. Does Fart Clan have a priest? Do you want to be the priest? If Fart Clan had a priest, who would it be? If it's a recommended playlist, it'll look different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's going on, Fart Clan? Yeah, Astra. They're all signs of good luck.
Christ, okay.
Hurry, make it before the pig hits me. Run. Wider! Yeah, bro. Thanks, man. Father QSP? No, QSP is like... He's like a young buck war general. Fart Clan mercenary goon squad leader. What's up, Kuro? I think that Moogle's like suplexing himself in the living room. some land. I need a landing strip. Oh, not that thing. I've also been seeing a lot of mushroom islands out here in particular. I think. I don't know, it's weird. Cozy Dev. Thanks for follow, I appreciate it. You play 2B? Face sweep, indeed. My fart proverbs have been fire IMO, but it's only been 3 days. Oh, I see. I haven't checked that channel in a minute. Alright, let's get back in the nether. Oh, no. Yes. I did see that map art. No plan. And Blue was right. There are 2 versions of that map. The 1x1 single map that you found is called Mommy Ball. B-A-U-L. I like this portal skips guy. He's doing it. He's like my conscience. He's like my conscience right now. Let's see what this little eastbound activity situation looks like. And then there's a 3x3 version of it. Or I think it's bigger than 2x2. Maybe it's 2x3. I don't know. There's a bigger version of it that was... So the original version, Mommy Ball, was made by Mr. Sour Kiwi years back in 1.12. And then when the server updated in 1.19, the bigger version of it was made unknowingly to me by the Narnia dudes. Oh wait, auto portal. It's not portal skip. Auto portal is no. Portal skip with a P is Malik. Portal skips with an S is probably surfing. That took me a while to get there. Oh yeah, but the bigger one made by the Narnia dudes, I think particularly Sky and Sea-Rock Drip. That one was called Busty Paul. Yeah. Oh man. My dog just ate her bed. Fucking hell. That's not funny. I hope she doesn't get sickly about it. Yeah, Moogle tried eating a plastic bag yesterday, so. Hungry. Okay, so here's a little quick tip for all you aspiring base hunters out there. We know that there is this like fat chunk of loaded area that's been going down here, and this single one it's clearly just one dude based on the lava flow. It could be a hunter abandoning the trail, but it could also be a member of wherever that big chunko activity is going. And if the latter is the case, then we can use this one to indicate if he swings back around into the bunch of activity. We'll want to be skipping close around there. We're doing pattern recognition. Awake. Yoski. You play 2B? I don't even know of a TNT dupe that works on 2B. I mean, there's 2B, there's TNT dupers that just bombs stuff. Those work on 2B, but not like the block itself, just like the lit version of the block, you know. Used to, but now 9B. 9B is cool. Probably my favorite alternative to 2B. Who's Fred Bob? I'll make a Donut SMP base hunting stream. I don't like what this trail is doing. He seems to genuinely be just abandoning that whole scene. I thought he was gonna turn right at some point. Nice, Anthony. Oh, maybe he is turning right. Never played Minecraft at all. See, I played Minecraft before playing 2B. I have played Minecraft since like 2013, off and on. But never on any servers, only single player. Like LAN things with friends or realms. Madrilla. What is going on in chat? Or chill. Just the ones I have tried, just move light, the 1 TNT, and keeps going without bombing more than 1 TNT. Maybe someone could link one that works. Yeah, if anybody, especially if you're a mod, because if you're not a mod, you can't post links in my chat. But if anybody has a working TNT duper for 2B, go ahead and hook up Susanna. Because I know that there are plenty of them that work. Bro, why are you typing in my chat instead of saving your life against the wardens, bro? Mikey got the Oni clout? Oh yeah. No, Clognet, that can't be real. Who died to a warden? Oh yeah, you're exquisite. And his name was Larry. Oh no, bro. Evil as hell. Paul, what did you study at uni? Urban planning. Larry Army is evil. Larry Army is based. It's so lame you can't name Withers anymore. There used to be so many Larry Withers. Thanks for the follow, Wake. I appreciate it. I hope to see you come through more often. I stream 2 days a week at least. And someone's breaking my car again. Great. Can I get through this? Is Hibis Hive Mind still bed trapped by a witch? What? I don't know. Hibis Hive Mind 3 is on. Hibiscus comes through stream sometimes. You can ask her then. Paul, what would you think of an Oni and Paul base hunting stream? So, I don't know. I didn't know about Oni at all until he joined 2B and people started freaking out. I don't know if you would be so interested because it's not much of an instant gratification thing. Like, we could get in a VC on stream and talk about 2B life. But it's not like, you know, when he gets in there with Fit. Alright, check this out. I just big brain this whole trail. Damn it. You know something. Tell me. I'll burn down the whole forest. I'll do it. He asked me if his bread was OG bread. Huh? Damn, T-Black. Yeah, not playing Platinum anymore. Because someone trying to take care of themselves. Get high quality sleep. Hey, bro. Appreciate you. Much better to use fast E-bounce on straight highways, 100%. Like half the time on 2B, diagonals are not the way to go. Even if you're trying to get to a base on a diagonal, it still might be better for you to just take a straight and then a ring road connected to it. Diagonals have always been finicky with E-flies or different transportation options. Didn't some Russians figure out how to fast bounce on diags? Probably. Oh, really? Just you and me pinned against two portals. Amethyst deposit. It's a sign. Come on. Oh, what the? Huh? Hmm? Thank you, Mikey J. $980. Next time you see me, I will be 500 dubs richer. Help! Help! Bro, my wings are busted. Yeah, I still have my broken one. Yeah, I'm gonna skip myself against the water like a skipping stone. Wait, that might be a good idea. Hopefully not, bruh. Maybe. This is a very... Ugh, that's not my eye. The stream has been definitely very... We're manifesting. We're using crystals, like amethyst deposits. We're following the signs of the universe. Yes, Jesus exploit with Elytra. You just bounce on water. He's so useless. But I do like the idea of turning myself into a skipping stone in Minecraft. Alright, let's go back to the Nether. Let's see what the hell is going on. Does it keep going? Oh yeah, it does. God damn. This is the biggest mess of trails ever. Oh, there's 100% something hiding on here somewhere. Holy crap. Skipping down the Southern Canal would be fun. I miss Entity Speed plus Entity Jesus. I know, like, what's wrong with that? Why would House take that away from us? Actual. Aside from Horsefly, Entity Speed was never detrimental to the server running anyway. Well, he killed a Ghast here. What was that about? You found that gold sword den? You found the Goldschlager? And you still have it? Okay, one more skip here because I'm having an OCD moment. That is awesome. It's not a super bad reference. I mean, it's just like a... It's a minty liquor with gold flakes in it that people drink sometimes on their birthdays or something. It just sounded like a good name for a golden sword. The Goldschlager. Me, no. Yeah. I'm convinced. I'm sold. Oh, brother. Okay. Besides gaps and elytras, can't say gaps, you can't say elytras. If you had unlimited of a single item on 2B, what would it be? Part of me wants to say cobwebs. Really, eggs? I want to pick something that you, like, I'd pick something that you can't farm. Can't say gaps. XP bottles? Lava buckets? Why lava buckets? I have a lot of lava buckets. Can it be illegal items? I mean, I'd say no, but... Deep slate? Blue ice? Why blue ice? Oh, I guess it's hard to make blue ice, huh? Plus it'd be cool. You can make crazy ice highways with that. Okay, why did this just become the whitest thing in the world? No copied your answer? For real? Yeah, ender chests for portals. Netherite, that's a good utility answer. I almost would want to say something like that's useless, but it'd be such a flex to have unlimited, like a mass amount of, like rabbit's foot. cooked rabbit. Imagine having 100 dubs of cooked rabbit. Or raw rabbit at that. I think raw rabbit would be even more difficult. Gilded Blackstone. Oh. Or Deep Slate Emerald. Suspicious Sand / Gravel. But yeah, can't you like not get that anymore in this version, but you could in 1.19? Am I just remembering there? Yeah, shout out to Portal Skips. It's like I'm like the main character dude from Treasure Planet, Jim, and then he's like that little pink thing. I found 2 dubs of milk shulks, and now I'm addicted. I need more. You can do that. You can farm that. You should be able to factory farm milk in Minecraft. I don't think you can. Can you? Like, you imagine like you use like some dispensers and droppers and you like just like take the milk from a cow and then it like drops down into a shulker loader, and once it's full it just pops it into a dub, keeps the cycle going. I don't think that's a thing. Unlimited blue axolotls would be cool. Just invading spawn with them. Oh, so you can do that? Was it automatic? Automatic milk farm? You set up the autocrafter to iron farm and autocraft buckets and dispensers, and yeah, it's possible. Speak to me. That's who I took it from. He took it from Mikey from the or from Darvon. That's so funny. Dude, the trading outpost. Okay, honest question. Serious question. Best base 2025. It's the Oscars. Everybody's there. The whole server. Trading outpost. Space Valk 3. Or another base. But those are the top 2 in my head. Because what the trading post has is like something really special about like genuine connection and the utility of the base. I'm sure there were other like pearl bots at other bases prior to that, but I'd say that was like the biggest use of one at that point ever. Like the most amount of accounts attached to a spot like that. It lasted a long time. The builds had heart to it, and so like that's all really special and really cool. But Space Valk 3, scale-wise, much bigger. It's overall a themed base, which some people might give bonus points for that. It has historical connection to, like, you know, Jack the Ripper, big name builder guy on 2B, so you get bonus points for that. But it's missing that like community connection that I mentioned initially for the trading outpost. So that'd be interesting to hear from the greater community what they... I think if you were part of the trading outpost, then that's 100% your pick, because you know. Pineapple 50's Red Eye. Is that the name of his base? What's up, Pyrokyro? The fact that a base that technically first settled as a new player is being compared to Space Valk is insane. I love the 2B community. And that's the thing. is like your feeling right there is totally valid, because so the very first recruit base I was ever invited to is still intact to this day, and I've mentioned that before. And there is something really special about it being one's first base, group base experience. And I feel like the trading outpost was a lot of people's first time having a group base like that. And it really lit a fire under them to make it special and make it active and do cool stuff there. And it was just a really like thumbs up situation, as far as is eventually with bases that get that big, it's like you invite somebody, that person invites somebody, and then invites somebody. Eventually somebody maybe leaves a portal open on accident, or maybe somebody eventually is an insider and leaks it to somebody. But the way that it lasted so long without there being a portal left open in the Nether for very long, or it being insided, is actually remarkable. I think that if people are comparing that base with Space Valk, if we're talking top base of 2025, because I don't know, do you guys have any other bases in mind that you would offer up for that position? I just think that aspects of both bases just kind of cater to different people's what they think is valuable in a base. Yep, it's the Red Eye. Dude, Pineapple 50 is such a legend. Trading Post was a way to bring so many people together from different groups into one spot. Yeah, that's why I'm shocked that it was never incited. Jack the Ripper back room. That was cool. Did Jack make a new Space Valk? A group called the Devs of 2B2T banded together and took the world download of Jack the Ripper's solo world, Space Valk 3, which I figured was always just going to be a solo world. They took that and then they built it on 2B and surprised him with it. And now he's living there, kind of furnishing it, and they're still working together on the details. People was really cool doing that map art giveaway thing the other day. I didn't know about that. But yeah, Peepo is really cool. He does those kind of things relatively frequently. So things feel like they've kind of died out. On the trail, I don't know. I might be tripping, but Chudtown, pronounced Chutton, is gonna win Best Base 2025. I'm afraid. Anybody know what he's talking about? Blood missed the skip. Well, I wasn't skipping for my life at all, but we have entered this like new phase of the trail, where even though it gets wide at bits, like right here, the majority is not flowed all the way like it was back there. So it seems like it's less accounts now. The year for Lumptown. We're coming back 2026. Do you still have the Mona Lisa tucked away on an account? It had always been on this account. Let's see if it's still on this account. Yeah. I have it right here on this account. I've had it on this account for months now. I'll hang it up in the next fart base so you guys can copy it. Do you think if you went long enough, do you think you'd be able to break a portal block? There's little pixels coming out of it. Maybe. I broke one of those blocks inside of a... In Deep Dark one time. One of those blocks that look like it's supposed to be a portal, but it's not. Brandon some poor new friend's body in a deep dark. Dude died with probably his only 3 kids on him. Oh no. Oh man, poor soul was terrified when he died, I'm sure of it. Wait, these gas like me. I think they secretly added happy gas already. These guys seem pretty happy. I'm kidding. I was trying to break obsidian with my hand the other day at spawn, trying to get 2 at each S. I respect it. That's all I can do is respect that. Were you trapped? I guess if you had stuff on you that you wanted to keep safe. I was gonna say, you can just slash kill over and over. What's up, Valk? What time is that? I'm gonna guess it for me. Well, I guess if I started at 9. Past midnight a little bit. It's just almost midnight. One sec, y'all. I'm texting my girlfriend good night. Sorry, no. Sorry to blow up your phone like that, man. I just didn't want you to forget about me. I kind of want to play... Can we take a little break and try playing that game that Nona was playing yesterday? Would you guys be mad about that? I know that we're kind of like hot on the trail. This is a juicer. I don't want to scam you guys out of the trail, but... I'm curious to try that. What country do you live in? Can you guess? Watch this. Watch this. I tried so hard to hide this skip. What am I a scammer for? Yeah, I'm still super far on this account. I kind of like, I tend to just bring this account out real far. It just sucks ass when I'm way too far on my main account. So this one and 10 Puzzled Monkeys are kind of dedicated to be farther out. Okay, watch this. I just barely missed it initially. Bro, surfing. Someone give him his points back. You know I can't see when people redeem stuff anyway. We should do a fart Scribble lobby soon. Yes. I haven't played Scribble IO in so long. No. If you're still here, I'm curious, did somebody like put you on to make the goat? To try to make a goat? Or was that your idea? Or is that the overall goal of the game? Holy crap, bro. You said make a goat? But you know you can make a goat? You're just assuming that you can. I got Alien Cat Girl Fart and Infinite Craft, so I practically beat the game. No way you got Alien Cat Girl Fart. That's so sick. How much obsidian are you wasting per stream? What do you have to use the word wasting? For every 10 obsidian that I waste, I'm creating 14 more obsidian on the other side, technically. I'll tell you when you get a first creation too. What are you talking about? Did you say something earlier that I missed? You can make anything basically. What country do you live in? Didn't somebody else just ask that? I asked if you could guess. Yes, Zimbabwe. How did you guess that? Alright, we're gonna try that game after this skip. I've been talking about it too much. Time to stop milking it and just try. Alright, get on the right website. So it's called Infinite Craft. Neil. So I'm gonna just type in Google. Neil.fun Infinite Craft. That's it. I recognize it. Okay, let's see here. Is that right? Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really fast. One more time. So I have a fresh brain. Sound out how to you're in charge this time. One sec. Oh my God. What's going with the song? Oh. Thanks, Sally Howdy. You did great. Okay. A portal skip is an attempt to... Oh man, I hate that chat's all white. Can I change it? Filters? Effect filters. Add effect filter. Chroma key? What's chroma key? Okay. Ooh, wait. Huh? Oh, did that work? It's good enough. It's good enough. Portal skip is what you do when you're like base hunting in the nether and you think there's a base on the other side. Steam. Steamy plus steam is cloud. Cloud plus cloud is rain. Rain plus earth. We're gonna make plant. That's big. Flower plus flower is garden. We already got garden. Garden plus garden. Park plus park. Forest. Dude, this is gonna be record time. Wait, is there a night mode? That's nice. Let me fix chat again. That's okay, surfing happens all the time. Okay, forest plus garden. camping. Campfire. Bonfire. I'm just adding it. Okay. Campfire, flower. It's true. If I do smoke and steam. Oh yeah, duh. I'm trying to speedrun to get a goat. How do I make more life? Earth. Forest. Storm plus bonfire. Lightning. Lightning camping. Spooky stories. Lightning. Thunder. Tornado. Volcano. Zeus. We're not getting to goat with this line. I want to make like a living thing. Tornado Park. Nothing. Lava Zeus. Volcano, volcano. Volcano plus forest? Duh. What am I doing? Mountain, mountain. Mountain range, mountain range. Mountain, 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 mountain range. Damn it. Olympus. I wish there was a. Oh, I wish I didn't have to drag it. I wish I could just like. Yeah, put water on everything. Swamp. Stone. Poseidon. Rainbow. Pond. Soup. How did we get soup? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, we got marsh. Avalanche. Snowman. Snowman soup. Snowman pond. Snowstone. Ice volcano. Ice cream. I love Romance Planet. No way you know about Romance Planet, bro. No way you know about Romance Planet. I have like recently been getting into like making a little bit more music. I haven't been on it past couple weeks. But I like this like really melodic hard style thing that he does. Okay, what else is alive? What's this? Loch Ness Monster. That's alive. Lava Monster. Hephaestus. We are not getting... Let's just pick some random stuff. Rainbow's eating everything. Flood. Loch Ness Monster, Flood. Nessie. Yes, tent. Rainbow got a circus. How do I make wood? Tree. Circus tree. Elephant? Now we've got something that's alive. Old Nessie, you know. It's just a nickname for the Loch Ness Monster. I don't know why Flood made it Nessie. Okay, elephant. But it's an elephant of the mountain range. Goat. Elephant of a mountain. Ah. Yeti? We got Yeti. I'm moving you guys over here. So you can see everything a bit better. Circus Yeti. Abominable Snowman. Circus Abominable Snowman. We just have to mix circus with everything. Now throw a bunch of circuses on there. Clown. Bro, stop giving me the clown emojis. I'm getting insecure. Lion. Circus in a park. A carnival. Carnival lion. Maine? We're so close. We're actually close. Main train. How do I delete everything? Okay, then we'll put main on everything. Zoo? You got to zoo yesterday. Beard? Beard plus zoo equals goat. Santa? I don't have parent. Cage. We do cage plus cage. Prison. Prison plus prison equals jail, I guess. Jail plus jail. Okay, what if we mix prison with Santa? Christmas! Prison plus clown. Jail beard. Prisoner. Snowman. Christmas. Let's just see. Present. There's three Santas. There's Santa, Santa Claus, and Santa Claus. Put Santa Claus in jail. With a lion. And a Yeti. And a lion. And a lion. Snow lion. Easy. Alright, take a step back. Back to the basics. Back to the basics. Marsh. Snow lion. That's not going to be anything. Marsh beard. Carnival jail. What does clown even make? All right, we're losing sight of the truth. All right, we're gonna make a bunch of stuff just gonna click random things, and we're gonna apply zoo to all of it. Yes, 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 we're getting so... Okay. Clown plus tent equals circus? I think we have that. Did we do mountain plus beard? I'll do that for you. Santa. We're putting zoo on everything. Animal. Bro, you can just like keep putting zoo on itself. Penguin? I'm grinding right now. Circus. Animal. Damn it. Just put everything back. Bigfoot. Frost. Lo-fi works for you? On 6B or 2B? Alright, so zookeeper, prisoner. Zookeeper... Didn't we just get like... Oh, we got animal. Animal... Clown. Joker. Wait, that sounds cool. Joker Bigfoot. Sasquatch. Soup animal. Stew. Soup Joker. Soup Sasquatch. Jurassic Park. Maine. Clown. Why is this going back and forth? Christmas monster. Krampus. Oh yeah, mountain animal. Duh. You're so smart. Why I can't put this on my own. Yeti. Well, we got a few different. We got Himalayas. Mountain range, Olympus, mountain. Let's just put animal on all of them. Yeti, Zeus. Yak! We got yak! We got yak. No freaking way. That's huge. That's next door. Yak, goat. Yak animal. We gotta put a yak on everything. Yak on everything. What's the Yakuza? Yakitori? Yak Marsh? Yak Fire? What are these things? Yakisoba! Yakuzas, yo! Yogurt, no, not yogurt. I know how to get goat, then don't tell me, but tell me if I'm at least learning. You're It doesn't use yak? Oh. Did I get Rocky? Rocky? Did I not have a mountain up here? Mountain. Rocky Mountain Range. Say hi to the folks at home, Moogle. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without Wider, bro. Shout out to Wider. Shout out to Din. Shout out to anybody who ever believed in me. Uh-oh. Now Moogle wants to do stuff. Come on, Moogle. Come on in. Come on in, buddy. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. Oh, okay. Yak plus rapper is Kodak Black. Wait, really? Sorry. Sorry about the noise, everybody. Dude, I really want to get in the habit of just bringing out those dumbbells. Like when I'm just AFK hunting or something. Alright. So if I exit out of this website and just open it back up, will it remember everything I did on this computer or no? Just up a little bit. It does. I didn't have obsidian or stone, I don't think. Oh, buddy, Moogle. I shouldn't have picked him up because now he's like, playtime? And I really would prefer him to not step on F3 today. Isn't that right, Moogle? Isn't that right? Obsidian plus stone gets you Minecraft? Oh. It gets you blade. Come on, Moogle. Just come down here. There you go. And just relax now. Relax, buddy. Just relax. Bro. He stresses me out, y'all. Oh no! He's such a... Well, good luck whoever comes out here, because you're up against me. I'm not leaving. Jeez, bro. Bro, I don't... I'm done. I'm not playing around with Moogle like that anymore. When I'm hunting like this. What are you gonna do when you get here, Shocks? Hey, Peanuts. Welcome on in.
Hi.
Hi. How you been? Thank you for the support. Hey, Peanuts. I hope you're doing well. I have missed you. But now what happens if I pull up? Bro, Moogle is such a dick, bro. I mean, he didn't mean it, but jeez, dude. Marley Bones would never. Well, you'd be getting it on this account. Oh yeah, Japan, that was you? I did. Yeah, it must have been a relatively recent like event base or something. I don't know what it was exactly, but I love stuff like that. Nah, Moogle is a dingus. Yeah, I am super far. I told you guys I was super far. Fuck, man. He stresses me out, dude. So dumb. Times for 2022? Oh, damn. Never mind. This just lasted a bit. Okay, this is a safe space. If you saw the chords and your place is nearby, just go ahead and tell me. What, you think I'll be evil? I won't be evil. It would be more evil of me to ruin your trail system and make an open overworld trail straight to it than if you just told me and then I came and visited and I give you a signed book. And then I can move on. Oh, whatever, Serpent. Heard that, Shucks. Why is it trying to mine this? Okay. Din, you're fired. I need stash. No, but Moogle stepped on F3. So that's cool. Silent Howdy, you have you haven't even been around that long and you've seen me leak like 3 times now. That first base, the Infinity Force base, and then the Fart Clan base, and now this. Like, you have had such a I promise I'm good. Whatever. I have no space to defend myself. So bad, Taco. It wasn't always like this. Should we rebind F3 to something unreachable by Moog? Is that possible? I don't think you can unbind F3. I would just unbind it. I don't use it. I think you have to download an external mod. Remove the key from your board. I think that there are external mods you can download. I might just have to do that. Because holy crap, that was so lame. He actually doesn't step on my F3 as much as I say. That was bad. Disable it in your system keyboard settings. Oh yeah. I don't think I use it for anything else ever. What is going on? Oh. What is going on? What is Found it. Bingo. And Meteor's no render? No way. Why did I just type Meteor? It's late. It's late. Is it obfuscation? No. What? What? Damn, Obama, that's sick. Huh. don't know. As we've gone along, I mean, I'm probably gonna end here soon, but I think whatever I need to find on this thing is not right here, or like this direction. I think that we already passed it. I think I needed to do some backtracking. What are my thoughts on Cody? I mean, I don't really have a problem with them, but I would categorize Cody as a griefer. But Cody and I have shared some good times together too. Well, I didn't actually have it on. Yeah, Taz made like something for Cody Smile signs, so we didn't have to like see them all the time. And then he just added the Cody himself to no render, just because he could, and it's funny. Okay, let's get to like one more wide area. We'll skip there and then I'll end. Is T-Pain live? Probably not. Probably doing a live show for Blue right now. Exactly, spacebar. Exactly. We need that Fart Clan shout out. Well, we've already got one from Talisha, so we don't need to raid her, but we do want one from T-Pain. I do think he's actually like, Blue said that she was going to his concert tonight, so. Methinks he's not gonna be live. We love Hannah. We could definitely get a shout out from her. Is she live right now? Alright, let's hurry up and get to a more loaded area so we can do that. Okay, so when we do this raid in a minute, we're gonna see if we can get her to shout out Fart Clan. Diogenes was a philosophical griefer? Yeah, he was. But there was a sort of righteousness to it. What he felt. Ooh, a decoy vanilla base. I mean, if you're deep enough about it, it's very possible. Yeah, people make decoy bases for sure. Some like tall tale signs. Is that what people say? Tall tale signs of a decoy base are going to be signs by players that don't exist, or like fake names. Be like Jake's Pearl, so and so's Pearl. It's just like they're just like using a first name, or if there's no dates. Okay, well, this thing is sus. I'm gonna AFK travel this whole thing in the overworld tonight. So good luck to anybody who tries to come out here and race me to it. I figure, not to like challenge anybody, but for anybody who like does do stuff like that, it's hard because then you have to deal with my activity on top of other people's activity. It really modifies it, but shout out to Moogle for being a butt. Shout out the goat for being a goat. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot. Hella good times. Is she live? Oh, there she is, yeah. Yeah, thank you for the good conversation, the good vibes, and the support tonight. I'm gonna keep drilling this trail. If Moogle didn't come in and be a butt, I would have been more chillaxed about kind of like taking my time on it and mostly doing it on stream. But due to complications, I'm definitely gonna like do some drilling tonight. I will be live again tomorrow, probably later, because in the afternoon I'm gonna be working on finishing up the 0B0T video, which is coming soon. Fatrobi, Fat Roby, Fart Toby. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate it. Anyways, we're gonna raid Nocturnal Hannah. And she's like a super cool retro game streamer. She plays like 8-bit NES games. I followed her initially because she was playing some Final Fantasy stuff. But we're gonna try to get a Fart Clan shout out from her. Be kind. Be chill. Be friendly. Blue, we were just talking about you. Wait, did the T-Pain concert already happen? How was it? Raid's going through, as you can see. But wasn't that tonight, T-Pain? In the rain? It was awesome. Nice. Rain held off. Paul doesn't read messages? What did he say? Surfing, great idea. Oh, you said it earlier. My bad. My bad. All right. I don't have much else to say. Thanks again for the love and the support and the conversation. Good vibes. Good vibes, y'all. I'm tired. Let's show some love to Nocturnal Hannah. Get a Fart Clan shout out, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. All right. Love y'all. Peace.
No. Okay. Good. I'd be pissed. Paul Steve 007, thanks for the raid. Hello, Surfing Pacific. Bart Clan Raid. Welcome on in, Mikey. Welcome from Blue Eyes.